Hey, it's Derek from Ideal Body, and today we got a 15-minute follow-along workout that'll flatten your stomach and strengthen your core. Let's do it. All right, so today we got a 15-minute follow-along workout. We're gonna work on flattening your stomach, working your core in 3 simple exercises. So this is my wife, Carrie. She is gonna be the workout guinea pig, which means she's actually gonna do the workout so I can just sit here and talk and rest, which is awesome for me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the 40-20 style, which is 40 seconds of exercise, 20 seconds of rest. Again, we got the 3 exercises. We're gonna do 5 rounds total, so that's 15 minutes right at home and no equipment. So you can do this in your bedroom, in your living room, in your basement, it doesn't matter, for a quick and easy, well, not necessarily easy, flat stomach workout. So we're gonna start on the mat. Carrie, if you wanna get down there, we're gonna do what we call core crunchers. So core crunchers, if we're gonna start, I got my timer here. Ready, set, and, oop, it flipped, go. So with the core cruncher, what we're doing is we're bringing the knees up into the chest and then straightening them out. So you're really working on your stomach here and actually a little bit of your legs as well. So you're just bringing them in, back nice and flat, laying down. What you can do is lift your neck up and look up. Otherwise, you can kind of put it down a little bit more too when your neck starts to get a little bit more tired. But Carrie has her hands by the side of her. It helps kind of protect her butt area when you're doing these and also your lower back. So it's really just what's most comfortable for you. So you can have your hands down, you can have them up by your ears. That's what they do. She's actually a fitness boxer. 2, 1, and rest. So she's a fitness boxer and that's what they do in their boxing classes. So we have 20 seconds of rest. Next we're gonna do the body saw. So body saw, we are on our elbows and our toes. You still got 10 seconds of rest. You don't got to get in there just yet. Yeah, you can shake it out if you want to. Shake your legs out. 3, 2, 1, and go. So body saw, we start in the plank position, forearms and toes on the ground. You want your body as straight as possible. And then we're just rocking back and forth on our toes. So planks, probably one of the best exercises when it talks about your core. So with your core, we're talking your stomach, your thighs, we're talking your butt actually as well. You can get a great butt workout in this when you're squeezing it nice and tight. We got 17 seconds left. We're actually working your elbows as well. So we're hitting more than just your stomach here with the body saw. So you're just rocking back and forth. If you can't go for the whole 40 seconds, that's perfectly fine. You can take breaks when you need to. You can give your body a little break, especially if you haven't exercised in a long time. And rest. So we got 20 seconds of rest. If you haven't exercised in a long time, don't worry about going for the full 40 seconds. Just do the best that you can. And we're up on our feet next. So exercise number 3, we got the jumping jacks. So adding a little bit of cardio into the workout. You got 6 seconds of rest still. So you can again shake it out, walk around, move around, and go. So jumping jacks. So you might think, jumping jacks, is that really a core exercise? Well, most people don't just want to strengthen your core. You want to strengthen your core and burn the fat around your stomach, right? So you can't really do that by just doing a bunch of crunches or by doing a bunch of sit-ups. That will strengthen it, but it won't do anything to burn the layer of fat. So what I like to do is mix them together. So we do a couple core strengthening exercises, and then we do a little bit of cardio. Cardio can be as easy as jumping jacks or jumping rope or even going out for a jog. So we've got 12 seconds left, but this is really getting the heart rate up so you start burning the fat around your stomach, because who wants stronger abs if you can't see it, if they're covered by a layer of fat? So that's what we're doing here. 2, 1, and rest. So we got our 20 seconds and we're back down to exercise number 1 and the core crunchers. Again, if you want to take a longer rest break, just pause the video and start it up when you're ready again. Or take a little bit more breaks in between the exercises, that's perfectly fine. Got 5 seconds left. Get into position and go. So round number 2. You'll notice with these exercises, we're not going super fast. I know high intensity is very, very popular these days, but it can do a lot of damage on your knees, on your ankles. If you're doing all these jumps and trying to go a million miles an hour, you don't really need to do that, because it's more important of the quality of the exercise, not necessarily how many reps you can squeeze in if half the reps have poor form with them. So we're really just focusing on the exercise itself. We're driving the knees to the chest, kicking the feet up when you get to the top, and then straighten them out at the bottom. So it's a really good, I like to call it a stomach burner, because you can feel it, especially in your lower stomach area, which is a problem area for a lot of people. If you can feel it down there, Carrie?
I feel it.
That's where it is. And rest. All right, we got our rest break. Then we'll be back into the body saw. So we got 20 seconds of rest. If you want to grab a quick swig of water, go right ahead. Pause the video, come back in when you're ready. We've got 7 seconds of exercise, of rest left, all right? And go. So with the body saw, a couple more points that you want to keep in mind as you're doing it. You want to squeeze your stomach really tight. So brace it like somebody's going to punch you in the stomach. Obviously, you don't want to be punched in the stomach, but just squeeze it tight. If you know somebody's going to punch you and you really want to brace for that. You want to squeeze that nice and tight. You want to squeeze your butt nice and tight. You really want to work those glutes because you can do that in this exercise as well. A nice, strong core from the top of the shoulders down to the knees. So really flexing, really driving it in there, and then rocking back and forth on your toes. If this exercise is a little bit too difficult for you, just do the regular plank. Don't worry about rocking back and forth. Just hold the plank position. You can do that as well. And we got 1 second left and rest. All right, we're up on our feet. Last exercise of round number 2. We got 3 more rounds after this one. We got the jumping jacks. So we got our 2 core strengthening exercises in there. Now we're doing the cardio to burn the fat. We got 7 seconds left. You hanging in there? You feeling okay? Okay. Good. We're only a couple minutes in. And go. You can tell she's starting to breathe a little bit heavy, and we've only been working out for a couple minutes, so you don't necessarily need to do these 30, 45, 60-minute workouts to get awesome results. You can just do something that's short, that really focuses on a lot of big muscle groups, short amount of rest periods, and you can get a lot of work done in a short amount of time. So we got the jumping jacks going. We're halfway done. 20 seconds in. We got 20 more seconds to go. So I don't know if you know this about my wife, Carrie. We actually have 2 kids. We have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old at home. She's a stay-at-home mom, which basically means she works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, which is why we started creating these super short workouts, because she doesn't have any time to go to the gym. And rest, 20 seconds of rest. So that's why we started doing these without any equipment, because you can literally do them anytime, anywhere, when the kids are eating breakfast or when they're actually playing nice together for a change. You can go in and get a quick workout in without having to go to a gym, get a bunch of equipment, do a bunch of stuff that's not going to work for you. All right, back to the core cruncher. We're down on the ground. Ready, set, and go. So again, you can have your hands on the ground. You can have them up by your ears, whatever is comfortable for you. And again, just do a couple reps, and if you get tired, take a break and then pick it right back up. You don't necessarily have to do this for the entire 40 seconds. You can work your way up to that. So you can do a couple reps. If you're tired, take a little break and then continue. The more often you do it, the better condition you will become, to the point where 40 seconds is just a breeze.
Oh man.
Or maybe not.
This one's hard.
This is probably one of the more advanced core strengthening exercises. But good news is it's almost done. All right, and rest. We got our plank body saws next. So we got about 12 seconds of rest. You need a little rest. That's what the rest periods are for. All right, we're down to 4 seconds. We'll get into position. Ready, and go. So rocking back and forth. Another modification we talked about last time was just doing the plank. If the plank's even a little bit too difficult for you, you can also just drop down to your knees. So you can go to your knees and just hold the plank there and start there. That could be the base, and start there. And then as you get better at that, you can get back up onto your toes and start doing the body saw. So all these exercises, there are plenty of modifications to do them. So just get started, and then you'll realize where you're at, and then you can make it a little more difficult if you want to, or you can make it a little bit easier if that's what your body requires. So we can keep it going here. We got only 6 seconds left. We are almost done. See if we can get 1 or 2 more reps in. There we go. Now we're up on our feet. We're giving our core a little bit of a break by doing the jumping jacks. Take a couple big, deep breaths in. I kind of lost count. We only got 7 minutes remaining. So we're halfway through. We're actually over halfway through. All right, 3, 2, 1. And go. So we got our jumping jacks. And again, jumping jacks actually is more of a core exercise than you might think. So almost 4 years ago, I ended up having emergency stomach and bowel surgery. It came out of nowhere. They sliced my stomach open from here all the way down here. The first thing I had to do was learn how to walk again, because I realized your stomach uses all of your core muscles just to go for a walk. So I couldn't even walk anymore because it was so damaged in there. So you might not realize it, but when you're walking upstairs, when you're at the grocery store, you are using your core muscles. And so you are as well with the jumping jack. You also just get a little bit more fat burning in there as well. We're down to 7 seconds. Let's see if we can get a couple more reps in. You want to keep your arms nice and straight. And 2, 1, and rest. All right, I think we got 2 more rounds left. So we got the core crunchers, but we got a little break first. And again, extend the break if you want to. We got plenty of time. Down to 7 more seconds. A couple big, deep breaths. And go. So driving the knee in, kicking the feet up, straightening the legs out. So we're really we're working our lower abs here, we're working our core, but we're also working our thighs. We're also working our legs here, so it helps tone them as well because we're using them to obviously bring your knees up to your chest and then kick the feet up. So we're working more than just one muscle group here. That's why this exercise is better than just doing crunches or sit-ups where you're really just focused just on your ab area. This one's working multiple muscle groups, which helps boost your metabolism, which helps you burn more fat and work more muscles at the same time. Almost done here. We got 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Now we got the body saw. So we're on our forearms and on our toes. So we're getting a little upper body work with this one as well, not just the core. Got 7 seconds of rest left. You're doing great. We're pushing through. We only got a couple more minutes left. And go. So outside of obviously this being a great core exercise, what this also works is your shoulders. So it's a great shoulder sculptor without, using weights and doing a bunch of presses or a bunch of heavy, dumbbell exercises. I know most women don't want to do that. You can work your shoulders just by doing the plank, and you're also working your triceps a little bit as well, the muscle in the back of your arm. So we're doing those as well. Really working the upper body and the core at the same time, which is why the plank and the body saw are one of the best exercises that you can do. The best thing is, you can drop down and just do one for 1 minute wherever you are. It doesn't really matter. So take a little break. You can always stretch it out. We've got 4 seconds left. And rest. All right. After the jumping jacks, after this one, we only got 1 more round left. So the finish line is close. It's almost here. We're doing this early in the morning. Great way to start your day. Short little workout. 3 seconds left. And go. So we got the jumping jacks. Another thing you can do is just focus on doing 1 round of this. So we're doing 5 rounds. We're doing 15 total minutes. If you do 1 round, that's 3 minutes. 3 minutes is a lot better than doing nothing because you're working all these different muscle groups in just 3 minutes. So we're getting a lot of work done in a short amount of time. So you can start with just 1 round and make that your goal for the day. I'm just going to do 1 round, 3 minutes. That's all I'm going to do. Tomorrow, maybe I'll do 2 rounds. The next day, maybe I'll do 2 rounds again or 3 rounds. You can always start from where you are and then boost it up. Don't think that you shouldn't start doing this workout because you can't do the whole 15 minutes. Just do the best you can. Start getting moving, start your body moving, and you'll realize that you can actually make a lot more progress faster than you think. All right, 1 second left and done. Here we go, last round. Then we can get another coffee break and get a little coffee in the system after the workout. Got 9 seconds left of rest. Down to 3, 2, 1, and go. So final round, 3 more minutes. We're gonna push through it. We're almost done. And then, we'll be done for the day. 15 minutes. You can see this 15-minute workout, when you do it, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be working muscle groups you probably haven't worked in a long time. Yep. You can do all that in just 15 minutes. You can do it in even 10 minutes or 5 minutes. So just get started. Start doing the exercises the best that you can, and you'll be on your way. So we're driving those knees in, kicking the feet up, and then straightening the legs out. See, they never touch the floor, which is why it burns so much in the stomach area. So if you need a break, again, you can rest your feet on the floor. That'll give you a little bit of relief for a couple seconds before you get back in. 2, 1, and rest. The core crunchers are done. Now we got the body saw. 2 exercises left, and then we are done for the day. Hanging in there, doing good?
I'm doing it,
yes. Couple more seconds of rest.
Couple more seconds.
Listen for the beeps. There we go. So going back and forth with the body saw. Bracing those abs nice and tight. Squeezing that butt nice and tight. Going back and forth on the toes. Going at your own pace. So again, don't go super fast here. Don't try to go back and forth as quickly as you can. It's not about the number of reps. It's about the quality of them. And this is about time under tension. So for the entire 40 seconds, your stomach is under tension. Your core is under tension, which means it's being worked. So it doesn't matter if you're doing a ton of reps or if you're only doing a couple. Your stomach and your core is getting worked. It's getting strengthened no matter what you do. So just focus on going at your own pace. Drop to your knees when you need to. Do a little stretching out if you want to. We are almost done. There's the beeps. And rest. All right, the easy exercise now. We get to go on our feet and do the jumping jacks. We got 40 seconds of this, and then we're going to be done for the day. So a little bit of rest. If you want to, you can shake your legs out. You can shake your arms out. You can wiggle around, get them loosened up. We got 3 seconds. And go. So final round of the jumping jacks. With the jumping jacks, again, you just want to keep your arms as straight as you can, jumping nice and lightly. So you want to land on your feet nice and easily. You don't want to land with a huge thud or anything like that. You want to kind of land as softly as possible. So we're doing that. And if you can't do the jumping jacks, if that's a little bit too much for you, you can always just step your feet out instead of jumping them out. So just step to the side, each leg, just like that. Still doing the arm motion, still working the shoulders with the jumping jacks as well. So just do the best you can and work your way up to just doing the regular jumping jacks. We got 9 seconds left. It is almost done. Get the big smile on your face when the workout's over. It's not the same when it starts. 2, 1, and rest. There we go. That is the 15-minute flat stomach, low impact workout. Again, thank you for Carrie for doing the whole workout with us. 15 minutes of fun. Again, thank you so much for watching the video. We'll see you next time. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe too, because I'm shooting new videos every single week just for you. And if you have any type of workouts that you want me to shoot, just let me know in the comments. And if you want a free follow along 10-minute workout, low impact, so it protects your knees, ankles, back, and joints while boosting your metabolism and burning more fat, just hit the link below. Let me know your best email and I'll send it over to you 100% free. Just my way of saying thank you for taking the time to watch this video.